Hello, I'm Kevin Lindsay, Case Manager at the Goodwill Career Center. I'm joined by Phyllis Hardy, Program Manager at the Career Center, and we want to explain the difference between the retail store and the Career Center and the opportunities that we have there. And today, like I said, I'm joined by Ms. Hardy.
Thanks, Kevin. It's good to be here.
So Phyllis, tell us about the Career Center at Goodwill.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Thanks for the opportunity to be able to share with you. Goodwill is actually located at 700 South Salisbury Boulevard. We're adjacent to the retail store, right across from Wawa, which everyone is familiar with. And what we do at the center is basically help to eliminate barriers for folks who are individuals who are looking for employment.
Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about the Career Center, its trainings, and what are the objectives for having those trainings?
One of the things that we do in providing the necessary tools and resources for this center, we found that training is the most essential part. Training is one of the most essential parts that we use to help people gain knowledge and a path to self-sufficiency. So we started with the basic skills of clerk on computer, and then we added on QuickBooks and customer service. Job readiness was one of the trainings that we used that was specifically for the incarcerated population. However, what we have found out that all job seekers need to have job readiness skills, and that job readiness now allows us to let them know that they're job ready, which means there are certain things that they have to have before they go into the workforce employment.
Okay, awesome. So that's very exciting and interesting. So what do participants or future participants or job seekers need to do to, what are the qualifications, what do they need to do to get involved with Goodwill?
Well, mostly we rely on former participants in our program that have come through. They generally have a great experience and they share that with their friends and family, co-workers. But we also rely on referrals from the community, from other partners that we work with. And also we have a fair amount of traffic that comes from our retail operation. So with all of that, we just want to make sure that everyone, because we still have people that say they had no idea that we're there in the service that we provide. So anyone can walk in at any time at our location, 700 South Salisbury Boulevard, or they can call us at 410-219-9118.
All right. So they call, they walk in. What do they need to do? What do they need to have to be eligible for the program?
It's a very simple process. At the point of entry, there's 3 requirements: a current photo ID, a social security card, and a willingness to want to do better for themselves. Once this has been established, then each person goes through an assessment, a workplace assessment, and a job readiness assessment. And then this will allow them to be assessed as to whether they will be into one of our job readiness trainings.
Okay, awesome. So with that, you just explained to the viewers what we have to offer and what is new that's coming down the road, new endeavors, new initiatives.
Well, we've started a few this year, a new program that we've started called Life Purpose Navigation Training. And this program is funded by the Community Foundation of Eastern Shore. And because it is a funded program, we have actually started it in January, and we finished up a group, and now we're beginning to start a new group in September. But this program was put in place to help elevate individuals and job seekers who have a job or who does not have a job, that maybe wants to change careers or would like to advance in their jobs. So we teach it twice a month. There are various topics that are being taught, but the one new thing about it is the program is in the evening. And this is our first time trying an evening training. The training starts at 5:30, generally ends around 7. We do have a consultant that is actually doing the training. She's a life coach, and she has some very bright and innovative ideas on teaching these various subjects. So we encourage the public to come out and be a part of this. You do not have to be a registered participant of our program, but you do have to pre-register for this particular training.
Okay, awesome. So with all of that, with all the challenges that, or all the things that you offer, and I'm pretty sure that there are some challenges that are involved with the services that you offer, the people that you deal with. What can the community do to assist Lower Eastern Shore, from the Lower Eastern Shore, to assist the Career Development Center?
Well, Kevin, I think we all have challenges no matter what training programs that we're having, because we are the only career center from Goodwill on the Lower Eastern Shore. One of our biggest challenges is space. We've kind of outgrown our center.
Yes.
We're constantly trying to increase our enrollment and increase our programs, enhance what we do. So we are at our limits. We've kind of stretched our doors. So we're looking for off-site training sites that would allow us to come in and especially do our job readiness training. So if there's any one or businesses out there that may have space available, particularly, especially for our evening classes, it would really help us a lot to be able to have them out in the community. And that also gives a community awareness of what we do. So we really do appreciate that. And then along with that, of course, funding is always a key challenge. Everyone knows with the government cutbacks and economic development that we're having here, the lack of some of the funding that we have from other sources, and even our retail operations are experiencing some. But we stay strong, fast in what we do, and we just continue to hope that everyone continues to donate to the store. It is very important that you make those donations, because those donations help the retail operation, help support the career services that we do. Community engagement is another a plus that we really need. Employers are now our first priority. Giving our customers training and then not having a place for them to be employed is kind of putting the horse before the cart. So we're encouraging customers, our employers, to become our number one customers. As far as future endeavors, I wanted to step back and mention about that. We are having a new training that's going to be starting towards the end of this year, this fiscal year. It's called Community College 101, and that's a program that that's going to help us navigate individuals beyond the high school, no matter how long you've been out of school. So we're really excited about that program.
All right, Ms. Hardy. Well, it's always a pleasure talking to you. I think the community really, needs to know about the services Goodwill offers and what we have going on in the future. And I think they're better for knowing. So we do appreciate you coming in today. Before we leave out, can we give that information again, where we are, where we're located, the phone number?
Sure. And I'd also like to just make one other quick note. Goodwill our career center is unique in two ways that I would like to make sure that the community and our viewers are aware of. We offer case management, and we also offer retention. That is so important in the job readiness field. Once we put a person to work and they've been employed beyond their 90-day probation, then we continue to work with them. That case management piece comes in before they get the job to make sure that they have eliminated all of those barriers. So even though you may get job readiness training in other agencies and activities throughout the community, the two things that really keep us over the edge is the fact that we work with them beyond that 90-day. It's not just a certificate program. We continue to work with them until they are standing on their own, self-sufficient. So come on by Goodwill, 700 South Salisbury Boulevard. I'd like to give thanks to Mr. Kevin Lindsay. He's our case manager at Goodwill, and he's the first person that you're going to see when you come into our organization. So we just welcome you and hope that everyone, if you have any questions, please do not fail to give us a call. We're there from 8:30 until 4:30, Monday through Friday, 410-219-9118. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Phyllis Hardy, with Goodwill Career Center. I'm Kevin Lindsay. Thank you for joining us.